Hello class, Mr. Stone here. The lesson for today, it's multiplying decimals, okay? So the first one is 2.34 times 1.2. So we're going to do long division on these, okay? We've done this before, and I'm just going to run through this. The way I'd do this is, I'd skip the fact that I even get these decimals, okay? Just do it regular long division. So we get 234 times 12, okay? And then we're going to count the decimal points afterwards, and we're going to move over the decimal, okay, to get the correct answer, okay? So let's just do this, okay? So we got 2 times 4 is 8. 2 times 3 is 6. 2 times 2 is 4. Now, in the beginning, you can actually put a placeholder because now you're moving into the tenths column, okay? You went from the units to the tens, okay? So that's the second place. So we got to write the next number in the second place, okay? Because that's where we are. Okay, so we got 4. 1 times 4 is 4. 1 times 3 is 3. And 1 times 2 is 2. The fact that I wrote the 0 there, down the road you might not even, you don't even have to write that 0. The 0 doesn't change anything. So when you add 8 plus 0, it's still going to be 8. If you had nothing there, it's still going to be 8, okay? It just helps you keep track of what column you're writing into, okay? Like if we had 100th there, we'd be moving over 2 place marks, okay? Because we'd then be writing our next multiplication in the hundredths column, okay? We're just writing in the tenths, okay? So it's just a way to, so you can keep track. But after a while, you probably won't even need it, okay? So let's do 6 plus 4 is 0. We carry a 1 over here like we usually do. So we got 1 and 4 is 5, plus 3 is 8. Okay, and then we got a 2. Now, right now, the decimal point would be after the second 8. It'd be over here. Okay, so if we were just doing regular long division, but we get the 3 decimal points. Okay, so we got 2 in this first one, and 1 in this one. The total of those is 3. So we got to move over 3. 1, 2, 3. So that's where the decimal point is, right over there. Okay, so our answer is 2.808. Okay, let's square this off so the teacher knows our answer is 2.808. Okay, and that's all there was to it. Hey, let's move on to the next one. Okay, we got 2.56 times 0.02. Okay, so let's just do long division on it. We got 2 times 6 is 12, 2. We carry a 1 up there like we usually do. Now we got 2 times 5 is 10, plus the 1 makes 11. We carry another 1. 2 times 2 is 4, plus the 1 is 5. So that's what we got there. Right now, the decimal point, if we were just doing long division, would be right there at the end of the 2. Okay? But what do we got here? We got 2 up here, 2 decimal points, and we got 1 here. What is that? 3. Okay, 3. Okay, so we got to move over 3. 1, 2, 3. So our decimal point will really end up being right there. Okay, let's square this off so the teacher knows, hey, my answer is 0.512. Okay, and that's all there was to it. See, this isn't hard. Okay, let's do the next one. Okay, we got 1.25 times 15. Okay, so let's go. We got a 5. 5 times 5 is 25. We carry a 2 up there, like we usually do. Now we got a 5 times 2 is 10, plus the 2 is a 12. Okay, we carry a 1 up there like we usually do. Now we got 5 times 1, plus the 1 is 6. Now, we're moving over. We're going to be in the tenths column. Okay, so we can put an imaginary 0 there if we so desire. Okay, now we got a 1 times 5 is 5. Okay, a 1 times 2 is 2. And a 1 times 1 is 1. Now let's add these up. We got a 5. We got a 7. We got an 8. And we got a 1. Okay, so right now, if we were just doing long division, our decimal point would be right there at the end of the 5. But what do we got here? We got a 2. And we don't have nothing on this one, so we got a 0. So what's that, a 2? So we move over 2. 1, 2. Our answer, make that a good dot, is 18.75. Let's square this off so the teacher knows, hey, our answer is 18.75. And that's all there was to it, okay? Let's go to the next one. We got 72 times 3.6, okay? 3.6. So, let's go 6 times 2 is 12. Carry a 1. 6 times 7 is 42, plus the 1 is 43. 43. Now, we're moving to the tens column, so we put that in the units, okay? So that way we make sure we write in the 10th column with this, because a lot of times you can make a mistake and not do that, and next thing you know, I'm sure one of the multiple choice answers is going to be as if you wrote this 3 times 2 and put it in the units column. One of them will be that, okay? And you don't want to make that mistake. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 7 is 21. 21. Let's just add them up. We got a 2, we got a 9, we got a 5, and we got a 2. Right now, if we just do a long division, the decimal point would be right there after the 2. But what do we got here? Well, we got a 0 up here, no decimal points, and we got a 1 there. So what's this 1? So we want to move over just 1 decimal point right there. Make it nice and dark. Square this off so the teacher knows my answer is 259.2. And that's all there was to this. See? So this wasn't really hard at all. Okay? But that's how I'd advise doing it. You see how I wrote nice and neat on all this multiplication and the addition? The reason I like to do that is so that way, if you get time at the end of the exam, never turn in your test paper first, or, always be the last one, but go back and look at all this. Hey, did I add 6 plus 4 and come out with 10? Did I carry the 1 over? Got 5 plus 3 is 8. Does this one check off? Yes, it does, okay? And that way you just didn't make a silly mistake, a silly addition mistake, a subtraction mistake, multiplication. You can look at it real easy and double check your work, okay? If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, help my YouTube ratings. If you know any mathematical friends or any students in school, please share this with them, because that way maybe they'll go over this and say, oh yeah, hey, this is real easy. I was always panicking when I had to do these decimals, okay? And now I'm not panicking anymore, and I'm going to get them right because it's real easy, okay? Thank you very much. And that's the most important thing, is the students getting a better grade. You and I both know that, okay? Well, you guys have a great day. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.